up, guys? We're down here at Darlington Dragway for a test session. I'm using my cell phone because I left my camera at home, but got the car over there. Good customer of ours rented the track, and since it was just him, he invited us. Some of you guys who may recognize from our Facebook and stuff, that black S550. Is that actually in the video? Can't tell. I'm going to work on this. Anyways, that's what we're doing today. We're down here testing. He said, he had the track to himself, so since I was coming down anyways, he asked me to bring the car. So good chance to do some radial testing for this weekend at Shadyside. But they're out there now finishing up the prep, and we are going to get out there and start going down here. Temperatures dropped a lot in the past little bit, and it should be a good surface. So let's see what we can do. Check it out down here. We are on the right lane. This is the left lane. We're going to be in the right lane. That's the radial prep, since we have those picky radial tires. Pretty awesome to be out here with just a few of us. Alright guys, saw the first hit there, spun, backed it up, turned it off, John tightened the shocks, same tune-up, we went down. The 60 was way off, everything else was, was decent, but it starts with the 60, and when it's off, everything else looks like crap. But whatever, getting on the track, turned it up a good bit on this one. We're going to see just how it likes it, see if it'll 60 right, and hopefully have something good to work with for Shadyside Saturday. What is up, guys? Down here at Shadyside Dragway for Carolina Nitrous Nationals. We're parked way out here on the second level today, which is a good spot, I guess, to see stuff. It is packed house, lots of bracket racers. Should have good car counts, small block boost. Hopefully the anything on 28s does too. That's the lower level there. Finish line. And it's just like always, this track is hopping. We're very fortunate to have such a popular track so close to us, and I love seeing the support. But anyways, so you saw Darlington last Thursday, so 2 days ago. That last pass, we made a good hit, and car got a little loose on the big end. I think it may have been a little bit of prep, I'm not sure, but we're going to see tonight, today I guess, how the car reacts. We'll start a little bit softer here in the sun. But the other night, the 60 foot and everything seemed way off. So I went and tracked it. What I thought would go 109 with a 118, which didn't make a lot of sense. Then I looked at the G meter from another 109 60 foot the week before, and it was on point. So I'm not sure what was going on there. It doesn't really matter. But biggest thing was we figured out some suspension stuff, and really want to try to push this thing today, and see if we can get it to go fast. It's a pain trying to overcome the 389 gear with this 5.3. Like, it needs a 411, but we got to work with what we got. We also put the pros back on. We've been running pro brackets, but the ET pros are what I had from Georgia earlier this year, so they have a handful of passes on them, and they're the best tire I have, since I can't find any pro pro brackets to buy right now, or if people do have them, like $750. I'm not paying that. I just not right now. It seems ridiculous. So anyways, that's where I'm at right now. We're just waiting for our first shakedown. Hopefully we can get down, and then we can kind of build off of that. First pass, as you guys saw, knocked the tires off. Looking at the video, it looks like Sammy had me a little right, and it drove right, of course. So this next one, he's gonna make sure I'm straight. And we have a grudge race with Ed Pierce, or with Kenneth Warden driving Ed Pierce's car, Baby Shark. This is a friendly grudge race. Corey got it going just to try to get some people here, and it looks like it works. This place is packed. So right now we're just killing time. Jonathan from Tick, he just had his transmission explode. Thankfully it was after the stripe, so it didn't destroy the track, but it's just a hell of a cleanup. But that's what we're doing now. So just got some time to kill, and then go down for the next round.
That was a pass.
Quick update, guys. Round 2 made a good pass, and we won our grudge race with Kenneth in Ed's car. It was a good run. I think about out back is about the same. I just front half a lot harder, and that's where it was all at. So we got lucky. John drew the bye for me first round, so we're going to get on a little more and see what she does. Track's been good though. Car did its job on the last one, so let's go up here and take a little bit of a swing at it and see if she'll go down again. What's up, guys? So made our bye run and we did not go down. Thankfully it was a bye run. They had scraped the track before that, and although some other cars ran in front of us, it just wasn't enough rubber there for us to get down with the tune-up we had in it. Next round we have a customer. It's a car I tuned, and it's a bottom 5-second car, so I slowed things back down a little bit up front, just what should go down, and as long as that works, and it should boogie pretty good out back. But that's the next round coming up. I am tired, I'm gonna tell you guys. I'm still feeling that Darlington trip. But hopefully it'll make it another clean hit. We'll have some data to build off of. And if it goes well, and when we get the win, we'll have be able to do well the next round. Alright guys, I have to recap Saturday night. I'm a little delayed on my other videos that come out before this. You'll probably notice that I actually filmed those recaps after this because I've been bad at getting videos out and bad at doing the recap and finalizing the details. So I apologize. But honestly, when I'm racing, if I lose, even though I expect to lose a lot, I'm still bummed out about it. So my motivation to talk about it is minimal, but that's beside the point. So let's get to Saturday night. As you saw, I have to recall a little bit here, but I believe first pass we spun, second pass raced a customer. First, this is eliminations. You saw that we had our grudge race with Ed and Kenneth, and we won that, which honestly was whatever. That was just a hype thing. Those guys are great guys. I was happy we got down the track with a good time because it gave us something to build off of. Tried to go after a little more for round one, but they had just scraped the track, and we, even though there were a couple cars in front of us, it wasn't enough, and a car wouldn't take it. Then round two against a customer. I was actually helping him, and I was tuning this car, but his car improved dramatically that day. But just even if we would have, went balls to the wall on his, it's just not set up like ours. Anyways, but against him, made a really good hit. It's fast, it's smooth, as you saw, and then they gave us a run against Andrew Dvorak. He has it's really badass looking chrome wrapped Fox body. I believe it's a billet LS deal, 98 millimeter, an LDR trim, which is LDR trim, but the track wasn't quite what it was a week before in Alabama. It's been like a 404 at 184. It's a bad ride. I knew my only chance was to try hard on the tree in front half and see what happens. I think I had him like the first half of the track, but once we got into high gear, the car definitely started moving around a bit. Like, I feel like I drove like 700 feet instead of 660. And as I'm driving around, I see him come by, which I'm sure he had several mile per hour on me, which I totally expected. Once again, the car's a bad ride, and I knew my only chance was going to be if I was able to hold it out or get a big enough lead down low. But I wasn't, so it is what it is. But got the car back home. I unloaded it this morning before we opened up, and got a lot of data this weekend. I leaned on the thing harder than ever. I found some stuff that needs to be addressed. Mechanically, they still compression check, still great, still awesome. But I leaned on it hard. There's a few spots there. Like the converter is working great down low, but I think our charge pressure is too low up top, and so I want to jet the converter to try to give us some more pressure on the big end, and that should help us some because we got a little bit of slip. And I'm probably going to end up putting a 411 gear back in it. I feel confident I want to do that. Well, we had last year with the 8.8, we had the 410. Now we have the 9-inch, and the 411 seems like it'll be a better fix, better suited for this 5.3. Then another thing is we're going to build a bigger wing, try to get some more downforce on the car out back. It's just we've been struggling. Ed, even on a good track, it likes to act stupid. So we just got to do what we can to make this thing work, so we can, consistently make hits that are straight, and I don't have to fight it so much. And I had a list on my phone. I don't have my phone in front of me right now, but some small stuff I'm going to do. But tune-up wise, it's looking good. I did fatten up a couple cylinders after the second round of testing, and we lost some mile per hour. But I also turned the boost up, and now that I think about it, I'm wondering if it's just the converter was just slipping a little too much, and that's why we couldn't really gain out back, because the G meter is actually higher with less in it. So, and looking at the plugs, it doesn't look like it's way too fat. So that's kind of what I'm wondering there. I'm gonna think about it some more, go over the data some more. I'm not sure when we're going out again yet, so I've got time to think about things. I've got an oil leak to fix, stuff like that. Well, actually, it's not leaking right now because of the way I got it rigged up, but I want to fix it better. So that's what we got. But overall, this weekend was a good weekend. Went to the semis against some killers. Had some luck on our side. I went fast again. It felt good to feel the car pull like that again out back. It's been a while. So you know, we're getting in that cooler weather now. There are going to be some more radial-oriented events. So we should be able to hopefully do well in the next coming months and in month or so, I guess, really, and before winter really sets in, try to go fast. But anyways, appreciate all you guys' support and your patience with me and my horrible videos. You know, I'd like to get them out more frequently. It's just the amount of time I have is getting less and less as the years go on. But anyways, thanks again, and I'll see you guys next time.